There's so much going on. Oh my! So, anyway, you're in a new energetic, brand new, shiny, like a new car with new car smell, but it doesn't smell because it's an energetic, and energetics don't smell typically. If someone smells an energetic, let us know what this energetic smells like, because we don't sense any smell to it. But what we will say is it's sort of like that brand new, shiny, new car thing where you think, wow, this is cool. Every time you get in it, feels new. That's you right now, 2009. Feels new every time. Told you we've been waiting. Okay, back on it. So, what's so new about it? What's such a big deal? What's the thing to talk about? Well, the thing to talk about is that as you absorb the idea that it is never going to be the way it was before, this is a truth. Let's just assume for the next hour and a half that that's true. It's never going to be the way it was before. Stop looking for it to be the same as it was before. You're holding on to old patterns simply because you feel like that's all that's available, that's all that's possible. You have the opportunity now to really go light speed into a new energetic. The energetic's waiting, just like the shiny new car. You've been given the key, which is the knowledge that it exists. And all it takes is for you to say, oh, you mean I don't have to drive this old thing anymore? I can just get in there? I just get in there? That's what I do? Well, yes, that's what you do. You get out of this car, you get in that car, and you turn it on, and you see what it feels like to drive this new energetic. It's simply habit that keeps you in the old energetic. So let's look at the differences between the two energetic states so that you can start to feel this new state and experience it be this new state. All right? The old state told you you were limited. It told you that you were your bank account. It told you that you were the things you owned or the relationships you were in. The old state said the external version of you is what is true about you. The new version of you says that's all crap. Those things are nice and they're important in their own way. But they all are created by an internal process that I exhibit, I emanate, I generate, I nurture. Everything in my external world is a product of an internal process. Nothing happens because I did it. I don't make or do anything. I be clarity and I exude or experience all that is. And there is only picking of all that is my responsibility. And that's the only part that my mind gets to be involved in. Now remember, this is as obvious to us as saying there's a new car out there for you to drive home. Forget your old one, we'll take care of it. So as we tell you these things, just think of them in those terms, all right? The old energy said, this is because it was before. These just crack us up. It says, what you're experiencing is based on the past. What you're having right now is because you've done or been or had, woo, we're exuberant, whap, whap, whap. Anyway, because of the past. Because you didn't like broccoli, you still don't like broccoli. Because you haven't found a partner you can actually resonate with, you don't have a partner that you can actually resonate with. All of those examples. The reality of now is that your energetic is revealing the truth of you. Now, as you're here in this moment, the truth of you is being revealed to you. It's not based on what you previously experienced. It really isn't. The hinky part here is that you get caught up in what you previously experienced being who you are. Or telling you what you like or don't like. Or telling you what's good or what's bad. The past actually doesn't tell you who you are today. Because you've energetically jumped. And a new energetic means brand new shiny car. So in your old car you would say, oh, I don't have a CD player. I can't listen to CDs. And you get in your new car and you expect to not be able to listen to CDs because that's what the past has given you. Well, instead, you look there and you think, whoa, I've got a CD player. If you didn't actually open your mind enough to look, you might never know it's there. And that's the point of what we're trying to share with you. If you don't know to open your eyes and your mind and your heart to the possibilities of this new energetic, you actually won't know those features exist. All right? The past is done. The past is over. The past is past. Now it's bright, brand new, shiny. Polish it up and see what it's all about. Feel out the nooks and crannies. The invitation here is for you to say, I'm willing, keyword, free will zone, I'm willing to see what else is here now. I'm willing to experience something that I've never experienced before without fear. I'm willing to embrace the possibilities without being resistant to change. Change cannot happen without something changing. This is one of the hardest things to get through to humans. You say, oh, I don't like my life. And then something new happens and you go, oh, are you sure? And you demand certainty. Certainty is another thing that got left behind. Not just in 2008, but in a completely new energetic car. Completely different, we shouldn't say new. Completely different energetic. It's just like a different car that you drive tomorrow instead of the one you drive today. It's that obvious of a change. 2008 and before had a different energetic than now. In 2008 and before, you fell for the fallacy of certainty. You said, I'm not going to change unless I know exactly what the next path is. And you stayed in misery out of fear. You stayed miserable because you were reluctant to take the chance on something new being better. Because you've been taught that if it's not a sure thing, you better wonder. You better wonder if it's okay. And now, oh boy, if you're looking for certainty, you better just crawl under a rock. There is no more certainty. Because certainty is so low vibration. Certainty is so limited. This is why it's low vibration. It's so limited. It puts handcuffs on God. We haven't said that in a long time. We used to say that all the time. Don't put handcuffs on God. Don't demand certainty. Not because it's an uncertain world and, oh, well, you know, you never know what's going to happen anyway. No, 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 no. It's not about that at all. It's about certainty being not enough for you to demand out of this world. You are a creator in a free will zone and all you want is certainty? Are you kidding? Why would you go for such a low goal when you can live from inspiration, insight? Certainty comes out of the mind. It's the mind's thoughts trying to figure out, well, if I do this next and I do that the next and I do that the next, I should get to here. Because I think getting to there looks like it'll make me feel happy. Or it'll make me money. Or it'll make me feel proud. Insight from your soul, which let's revisit soul. Immortal, infinite, access to the Akashic records, access to all the information you've experienced this lifetime, all previous lifetimes, all times between lifetimes, all times before and after the incarnation cycle even was dreamed up. Let's see. Shall we go with the mind? In a human body, conditioned by society, driven by a culture, infused by the media to tell you what you're capable of? Or shall we go with the infinite immortal soul as the guiding force? One requires change. That might be the deal breaker.